Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon. Sorry, no entry during the performance.
Hold them down! How you like that, Spider? Let me show you what I got.
Okay, you guys are really late. I'm afraid there'll be a no-show fee.
Here comes the game! How you like that, Spider? Get back down!
The siege of Manhattan Fortress is over, milady.
Thanks. I'll send some buses to take those guys back to their cells. And please don't call me milady ever again.
Attention agents in Roseville. This is Control. What's your status? Demons are attacking Outpost Romeo. Send backup.
Sound like stable interview. Everyone up there, just not very observant. You'd think Sable would be grateful for me saving their butts. And you'd be wrong.
This is Control. What's the situation in the meatpacking district?
Checkpoint secure. Free fire zone established.
Yuri, a group of escaped inmates looks like they've gotten their hands on some serious firepower.
Last thing we need right now is a massive shootout on a residential street. Is this something you can handle quietly?
Quietly might be pushing it, but I can do it without a massive shootout. There might be a bunch of webs around, though.
I'll take it. Good luck.
Oh, sorry, did I startle you? quiet game.
Not getting away with that! Spider-Man, he's there! Just need a clear shot! There's a coffee. Probably shouldn't have burned that. Hey,
I know, I should have called first.
hey, Zeke, you got anything?
People around here work.
Spider-Man! Kill his ass! Hold him! You got Jake!
Back up! For guys who just got out of the raft, they sure are eager to go back!
Take this! Not getting away with that! Put him down already! Don't let it get you!
Reinforcements! Look, guys, this is not gonna help at your parole hearing!
Spider-Man, I'm getting reports of shots fired.
I can confirm that. They're not hitting anyone, though.
Try to keep it that way.
Since I'm the only one they're aiming at, I am totally on board with that.
Here you go!
Is it sad that a bunch of criminals have more loyal friends than me?
Everyone stop! Hold them!
once I'd love for the people rushing into the fight to be on my side. Heck, I'd even settle for neutral.
Get up! Come on, get up! Here comes the king!
Captain, the inmates and all their guns are webbed up and waiting.
Thanks. No way we could have taken them without collateral damage. I hope the locals appreciate you.
Daily Bugle. Always a great paper. Even more now that Jameson's retired. There are sick people counting on that food to survive. Food fight! See?
Spider-Man! Not into that! Here's the present! Let's go! Let's freak it out! He's just one guy! How's he winning?
If cons were smarter, I'd be worried. Okay, I'm a little worried.
I'm gonna tell everybody.
Sable teams, this is Control. What's our status in Times Square?
Control, ABC Tango pursuing escape prisoner.
escape convicts while you go after other ones. I know crazy talk. This pigeon knows the city better than I do. Sable's contained. Time to stop the convicts.
Spider-Man 2? Get him on! What?
Crazy Violet joyride officially stopped. Score. Masterpiece. That's a keeper.
All units, armed fugitives are assaulting a police transport. Additional officers needed in Times Square. Over.
Is it still? This is not how you exchange insurance information.
Not that back, Spider-Man. Lay off of the top. Nothing sweet. I can do this all day. Gotta ground him. I'm burning! Hurry! Holy! I almost died!
You're safe now, but you should get checked by a doctor.
Alarmist, paranoid, conspiracy. All nasty words people have used to insult and demean me. But now, after years of me trying to warn you all, here we are. Spider-Man has literally brought a plague down upon us. Why do I blame him and not Martin Lee? I do blame... Martin Lee. He deserves swift justice, but he's a lunatic terrorist. This is what they do. Whereas Spider-Man claims to be a hero. Yet he obviously knew about the threat and didn't warn us. He either thought he'd handled it, which makes him criminally negligent, or he would...
All units, an emergency supply station is getting raided by fugitives. Available officers, please proceed to Bryant. Over.
Give him what the driver got!
Food fight! See? Because it's a fight over food! Never...
Just one guy! How's he winning? I'm gonna take you out! That's it! Stay on your feet, you ingrate!
Crime up the wazoo right now. Wish I could clone myself. I gotta shut this convoy down. Joyride ends right back at Rikers! Gonna splatter you all over the windshield! Won't be so easy fighting us all! Don't let him get behind you! Like some dystopian sci-fi movie. Of course, the city's not that far off these days. No talking during the infiltration.
Heard something.
This is Sable Control. Boss is requesting a status update on Sutton Place.
Diamond, watch. Any of these clock punchers ever wants to get out of their cells, they'll sign them over to us permanent. Will that hold up? Long enough for us.
Take a break. You earned it.
Spider-Man confirmed. Let's get him. Get the cover.
Get him!
Stop resisting! Watch my back! We need a medic!
That's all of them. Let's find out what they were up to. Yuri, this sounds nuts, but I think this group of Sable agents is locking people up and straight up robbing them.
You mean asset seizure? That's for drug dealers, mobsters.
Yeah, well, they're applying it to anyone with nice cars or jewelry.
Which just makes them criminals. Treat them like it.
Hostile ID, Spider-Man. Light him up.
So, when you were little, did you say, I'm gonna grow up and be a fascist oppressor? Yeah, you probably did.
Incoming! Attack formation. Agent down. How's he doing this? Clear! I'm going in.
Oh, hey, reinforcement guys! I just talked to your boss. She said you could take the rest of the day off. I swear!
How's he doing this? Look out! Down! We gotta call for backup. Moving on target. Incoming!
Bad news, more Sable guys. Good news, there is no good news.
Spider-Man, that Sable unit's gone rogue before. Sable International's got their hands too full to do anything about it, but they don't care if we do.
I was gonna take him down anyway, but this makes it more fun. Thanks.
Moving in! Coming down! Don't let up! What the hell just happened? Damn it, we need backup!
Stop resisting! Got a man down. Advancing. Incoming. Engaging target. Beat it down. Positive ID on Spider-Man. Fire at will. Spread out. I'm on it. Fire in the hole.
Oh, hey! Reinforcement guys! I just talked to your boss. She said you can take the rest of the day off. I swear!
I'm on him. SM-1 engaged. What the hell just happened?
Bad news. More Sable guys. Good news? There is no good news.
Spider-Man, that Sable unit's gone rogue before. Sable International's got their hands too full to do anything about it, but they don't care if we do.
I was gonna take him down anyway, but this makes it more fun. Thanks.
Keep him out of the air. Moving on target. Echo Charlie, engage. Fire in the hole.
Great! More of them! Look, I may consider surrendering if you let me flare the siren on the way to lockup!
Engaging target.
Everybody down. Stop resisting.
You guys just won't stop! Tell Silver Sable I said I'm not interested! And this is really getting stalkerish!
Take cover! Down! Keep those down one. Moving on target. Stay on him. We got a man down. That hurt. Don't let up. We need a medic. Engaging target.
Seriously? How else did you think that would end?
That was terrifying. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Captain, all the people in the cells are out, and they've got their property back.
Good. And Sable International swears they're going to prosecute that squad. I'll believe it when I see it.
I wonder if King T'Challa got his powers from being bitten by a radioactive panther. Dude's tough, but that'd still probably hurt. Nailed it. Got it.
Get clear.
Well, that's a keeper.
Fire. Enemy contact.
Excuse me, is this the Crosstown Express?
Stable Control. What's the situation in Koreatown?
Observation post established. Situation normal.
This is Stable Control. What's the situation in Koreatown?
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers.
Very sleepy.
Evasive maneuvers! Let's take defeat this guy! Got it!
King of protesters. What's happening to this city?
Thanks, I'm gonna tell everybody. You're gonna tell everybody.
All units, we have reports of gunfire coming from multiple vehicles. Officers needed in Koreatown.
Spider-Man! I'm here! Hundreds of escaped psychos in town. Some who can fly, and they send the jetpack guys after me?
Bring him down! Put him arrest.
Better to fight another day.
Ground teams, this is Control. Need a status update from Turtle Bay. Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle. Lethal force authorized.
There is someone else who isn't emerging from this crisis in a positive. Mayor Osborn. Experimenting on something as deadly as devil's breath in the heart of Manhattan is the height of irresponsibility. What did Osborn know and when did he know it? The answer could mean the difference between electoral defeat, impeachment, and prison. Stay tuned to the only voice you can trust in these dire times. Mine.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu, and it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are. First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies. Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions. Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse. One more left. I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything. I wonder if it'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume. Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure. That did it. No zombie pigeons. Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell. Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
Spider-Man, you're a prince. Just found Vanessa in the loft.
I love these names. Is Sandra happy to see them back?
Well, actually, she's not with us anymore. Cancer, you know.
Howard, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Life for living, not moping. First thing she told me after the diagnosis. Gotta remind myself of that every now and again. Keep looking, will you? Finding the rest of these birds would really mean a lot. Thanks, Spider-Man.
So, we installed energy-saving LED billboards all around this area. This station monitors how they're performing. I'm just hoping it saves enough money that Oscorp keeps this program going.
Typical. Oscorp ignored the specs and jacked up the voltage going into the billboards. If I don't fix it, they'll explode. People could get hurt. And it would definitely be the end of this station. I need to use my electric webs to shock the screens into shutting down. And I don't have long to do it.
I always knew someday they'd weaponize tackiness. Explosions would make these ads more interesting. Maybe someday there'll be a billboard of me. It doesn't say Menace on it. Gotta hit each screen individually. Someone should really bring back sign painting. Phew. Now that the threat's passed, they can adjust the billboards properly. And they did save a lot of money, which seems to be Oscorp's priority, so I bet this station's in the clear.
What the? Spidey, have you seen Sable's detention cells? Like living in a police state.
Lee's using these guys as sleeper agents.
Oh, Spider-Man, you're a prince. They just found Vanessa in the loft.
I love these names. Is Sandra happy to see them back?
Well, actually, she's not with us anymore. Cancer, you know.
Howard, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Life for living, not moping. First thing she told me after the diagnosis. Gotta remind myself of that every now and again. Keep looking, will you? Finding the rest of these birds would really mean a lot. Thanks, Spider-Man.
My friends, I'm getting a lot of frantic calls from people trying to get out of Manhattan. While I understand the impulse, that is not the answer. I've been in touch with the National Disease Center. And they've assured me they're working on an anti-serum. But for their efforts to bear fruit, we need to keep our composure. Here's why we have to stay where we are. Firstly, we need to keep the disease contained. The more it spreads and the more people who are sick, the fewer resources there are to go around. And I have received personal assurances from officials in Albany that relief convoys are coming, containing food and medicine. And, excuse me, I've just been handed an update. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. It seems the relief convoys I just mentioned are being attacked by escaped inmates from Rikers Island Prison. Spider-Man, this is on you! You were there in the most charitable reading of the situation! You failed to stop the breakout! Worst case, you were responsible for it! You always claimed to be on our side. Well, Webhead, if that's true, you are rapidly running out of chances to prove it.
Available units, narcotics sale reported. Location is Firehouse on the west side.
Hey, Pete. Now, this station tracks GPS chips deployed around the city on birds and other wildlife. It collects data on the environment, which Mom wanted, and helps improve GPS on Oscorp tech, which Dad wanted. So, it's actually probably safe. You know what, bud? I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Hey, the tech here might help me track my missing spider-bot. Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other spider-bot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot's signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one. Nothing unusual, just taking my spider-bot for a walk in the park. You know, like you do. Okay, it's following the pings from the other spider-bot. Let's see where it takes us. I wonder if a kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market. Yeah, I told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense. Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk. Looks like it made it quite a ways. Proximity alarm? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it. This pigeon's strong. Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym. Finally, its nest. Wait, that's the other spider bot! I busted a feathered kleptomaniac. Now that I know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission. Harry really did me a solid that time. Wish I could thank him. I got some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again. Gotta move quick and quiet.
Someone's there.
What's that? If they see me, the hostage is dead. What was that? Good night, goon. What's that? What was that? Nap time. Aw, they're so cute when they're sleeping. What was that?
Somebody. Someone.
Good night. Sit tight. Wait for the police. If you know my moves, you know I'm gonna wreck you.
Surprise me if you can. Watching you perform my challenges has taught me all that.
How about a refresher course?
Floppy. You slow or just stupid.
When I do that, people don't get back up.
You're still holding back.
I'm not trying to kill you.
Here I thought you were learning.
Is that a photogenic energy sword? Stop trying to kill me so I can geek out. Hey, no! That is my favorite move!
What's the matter? You don't like the fair fight? Thought you were fast.
I don't know if you were paid to kill me or recruit me, but you kind of suck at both.
You can do a job fast, or you can do it right.
You know my moves. Didn't anyone teach you plagiarism is wrong? That's my swing kick!
Come on, that's pathetic.
Hey, that's a Spider-Man original!
You can take this seriously, or you can die. This'll be over quick.
School's out, Taskmaster. Why are you stalking me?
An organization hired me to see if you're worth recruiting.
I'd rather be Jonah Jameson's foot masseur than work for anyone who'd hire you.
Your loss, they pay 6 figures. Guess some people just deserve to be poor.
6 figures? Nah.
Spider-Man is in range. Lethal force authorized. Open fire! Contact! Contact!
Hey! Does this turn into a robot?
APC turret disabled. Switch to small arms. Taking first down one. Incoming!
More Sable guys! Looks like my webs bring all the boys to the yard!
We know you're doing your best to clean up this mess!
This is Sable Control. What's our status at our position in Ansonia?
We have ordered a crowd of civilians to disperse and are detaining those refusing to comply.
Who's alert? SM1 spotted!
Fury. Looks like some people were protesting this Sable base and the agents responded by locking them up.
Great way to win hearts and minds. Can you get them out?
It'll take some persuasion, but I'm a pretty persuasive guy.
We've got this Marine resident here. What are they gonna do? Extradite us? Locked up some hippies? There's civil suits too. That's why we don't have badges. Watch my back!
Sleep it off.
There's civil suits, too. That's why we don't have badge numbers or badges. Good point. They can't sue us if they don't know who we are. Now you get it. Might have got eyes on Spider-Man. Bring him down. I'm going in. Got a man down. Fire in the hole. Get it! Get to cover! Watch my step. Perimeter breach. Tango is Spider-Man. Get behind it. Fire in the hole. Get him! Get to cover! Going in! We got a man down!
More of you! That's it! I'm leaving a bad review!
I'm on him!
I'm calling customer service! I distinctly ordered only one group of hostile Sable agents!
Spider-Man, I just heard Sable's issuing an internal bounty on you. Huge bonus for any agent that brings you down.
Something like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
Think you felt that one? have some.
Literally didn't see that coming.
We've got Simkarian residency. What are they gonna do? Might have something, Control. Locked up some hippies? Got movement. Stand by.
Sweet dreams. Nighty night.
Copy that, Control. 5 by 5. SM-1 is active. Stay ready. Look alive. We've got company. Stand by.
Snoring now.
Who's
Killing
getting
time
back
out.
in here? Control.
Surprise!
Spider-Man, freeze! Alert. 3-5, come back, 3-5. Man down. Lost the ID on Spider-Man. Fire at will. Like him. Fire the damage. Man down. Got it. Grenade. Watch my back.
More of you! That's it! I'm leaving a bad review!
Surround him.
I'm calling customer service! I distinctly ordered only one group of hostile Sable agents!
Spider-Man, I just heard Sable's issuing an internal bounty on you. Huge bonus for any agent that brings you down.
Nothing like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
Get the cover.
to call first! Hi, Sable guys! Everything's cool here. The trouble's next door. Hey, it's worth a try!
Seriously? How else did you think that would end?
Thank you. I was so scared.
Got the people out of the cells. They don't seem inclined to continue their protest.
I hate that Sable's violating constitutional rights, but right now, I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup. Thanks.
city is in crisis. We have bridges and tunnels closed. People who work in the city but don't live here are trapped within. Others have been barred from homes, placed under emergency quarantine. I'm hearing reports of tent cities, people sleeping in parks. It's like the Depression and the 1918 flu epidemic all rolled into one. I know times are hard and we are all struggling, but if you see someone who needs help, do what you can. That's the only way we'll make it through this. We must pull together or fall apart. Jared, write that down. That was a good one.
Okay. Beautiful. Admit it! You signed up for the jetpacks, and now you're in way over your heads!
在乎所有的人。
I feel like there are better ways to spend your life than shooting rockets at dudes in spandex.
(1043), fugitive succeeds to civilian bus. Please mobilize on Museum Mile.
Yuri, I have eyes on a Sable base. They've got prisoners. I don't know what they're charged with, and I don't want to let dangerous people back on the streets.
The real criminals they turn over to us. The people they hold on site haven't done anything they can make a case over.
I can think of at least 2 amendments that violates. Okay, looks like I'm staging a jailbreak. Someone needs a nap. You're done.
Soon. Clear. Nothing to report, Control. What was that?
You're just not very observant.
SA-5, report in. Where the hell is he? Somebody find him now. Copy, I'm on it. Control.
Oh, sorry, did I startle you?
Keep searching. We know he's here. What was that? Running a street. Tossing grenades at it.
guys made pew-pew noises!
Spread out! Watch my back! Watch it!
You guys are persistent. What kind of pay you get? Asking for a friend.
Spider-Man, I did some research. All the people they're holding dead is protest Sable's heavy-handed tactics.
Gotcha. I'm lodging a protest myself right now. I'll let you know how it goes.
Engaging target.
Hey, you do this for money, right? Well, how much to lay off? And don't say more than 20.
Echo Charlie, engage!
Great! Reinforcements! You guys ever feel like your helmets make this impersonal? I mean, hot kettle, I know!
Surrender or die!
been seen.
Thought we were goners. Thanks, Spider-Man. Captain, the area's secure and the cells are all empty.
Officially, I can't condone that. Unofficially, thanks.
Possible narcotic cell reported. Report came in from Douglas.
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out. Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
Come on, Spider-Whip!
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. Captain, these Sable guys look like they forced all the residents out of a building so they could occupy it themselves. And locked up the ones who objected.
Okay, that I can get something done about. But I need victims to come forward.
I'll get the people out and have them file reports with the police.
Play the quiet game. should have called first.
Airstrikes in populated areas for some reason. What was that? Sector clear. Continuing patrol. Stay alert.
People around here work.
Might have. Link 'em. Spider-Man's face. Stay clear. Moving in. Target Spider-Man is on site. Engage. Stop for a second. Look out! Grenade out! This guy won't go down!
Hey, reinforcements! Now it's a party!
Bring him down! Keep fighting! Advancing! We need backup!
More? You guys realize there are actual criminals out there, right?
Spider-Man, I confirmed your suspicions. People displaced from their residences are staying in shelters or on the street.
I know what it's like not to have anywhere to stay. It's a good thing these Sable agents have body armor, because I just might lose my temper.
Get behind him! He's doing this! Look out!
know, for private security, you guys aren't very private.
Watch out! Clear! Watch my back! Got him! Bring him down! Fire in the hole! Stop resisting! Advancing! Bring him down!
And scene.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Captain, the people that were locked up are headed back to their homes.
Good. And I finally convinced the mayor's office that making constituents homeless was not good for his poll numbers, so they won't be pulling that stunt again. Spider-Man, good news. The mayor finally cracked the whip on Sable International. No more locking up New Yorkers without due process of law.
Guess they figured out it was a PR disaster. For once, we got a clean win.
Well, not quite. I hear rank-and-file Sable agents blame you for stopping the gravy train. They'll be gunning for you even harder now, and no one's going to stop them.
By now, I think it'd freak me out more if nobody was gunning for me. Let him come. I'll be ready.
My mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him?
There's
There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high, and the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way.
Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shut should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me. Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily. Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly. Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this. Hey, slow down! Man, I wish I spoke Pigeon.
I've had numerous callers today reporting that entire city blocks are being taken over by escaped inmates from Rikers. These are literal no-go zones in the heart of Manhattan. A dystopian future from 70s movies come to life. Why don't the police stop it, you ask? Oh, you're going to love this. It seems the prisoners ambushed a convoy carrying weapons and ammunition for the authorities and took it all for themselves. The police are outgunned by their own guns! All right, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where we see Sable International and...
Hey, Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force. Found a trouble spot. If Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad. Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry. Did it! But that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time.
What the hell? Get on me!
Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry. There's the spot. Always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general. Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work. Come on, guys! Escape from prison and that's the best thing you can think of to do? Hey, making the license plate doesn't mean you own the car!
I can help with that! Not around him! Don't let him get any more of us! Get clear! Grenade! like that, spider? Come on! Let's get him! Get back! Crack your skull!
You Sable guys are worse than Telemon.
Haven't seen the city this bad since... well, since never.
Attack! Attack! Keep him on the ground!
This is Sable Control. Need a report on the situation in Spanish Harlem. Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle. Lethal force authorized.
Attention all units. Officers are under sniper fire. Mobilize on Garvey Park. Over.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous, and the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it, and I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it. Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Drone, but your data lives on.
you than me. See it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust. Scratch one drone. Are these armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again. Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out... Armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit. Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Riker's inmates.
We've had calls from people who are afraid to leave their buildings.
Tell them to stay inside a little longer. There's gonna be some street cleaning.
No talking during the infiltration.
warned it.
What the hell?
Getting very sleepy. Trust me, it's less painful this way.
Kill his ass! Get back down here! Clear the blast down! Show me what you got! That's Jason!
Typical New York. A vacancy opens up and everyone's rushing to take it.
Out of your lane!
More of them? Guys, This isn't necessary. I'm already scared straight.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon.
Say your prayers! How'd you like them apples?
Oh, backup's here. Great. Okay, you guys sing doo-wah, and I'll sing lead.
I got her! Everyone's done! Dodge this!
Hey, great to see you guys. We don't have backup or reinforcements here. Just people, you dig?
Heads up! Harder! Keep beating us! Don't let him get your head! Just try and hit me! Get back!
Captain, the block's quiet. Everyone in an orange jumpsuit is down for the count.
Great job. If they'd gotten into a residential building, they'd have done a lot of damage. Good news. A Rikers escapee we picked up says they've stopped establishing bases.
What brought that on?
You. They decided the bases make them too easy to find. They've gone back on the run. Smaller groups.
Picking them off a few at a time takes longer, but it's safer. Especially for New York.
Exactly. Nice going.
Disable control. Need a status update on the situation in Yorkville. Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle. Lethal force authorized.
The raft. When a regular maximum security prison just isn't enough.
Have you ever been driving along, going to work or church, minding your own business, when suddenly, bam, you hit a pothole, damaging your car and ruining your whole day?
Nuts. Hate it when they lie in wait. Hear me out. When you're out of prison, maybe ease up on the prison riots.
Still persisting. Using his whip.
Gotta be honest, those rocket backpacks are pretty awesome.
All units, reports of snipers targeting officers. Officers near Vanderbilt, be advised.
Are sealed at both ends and under heavy guard. For your own... safety. Do not approach.
Sable teams, this is Control. What's the situation at Grand Central? Control, violation of martial law Street 7. We've detained an illegal civilian gathering. Please advise on further action.
Okay, Captain, got eyes on. Fill me in.
Rhino's assaulting the Upper West Precinct. Electro's at the Upper East. We need you to turn the tide. Head to either. They're both equally screwed.
Peter, are you available? We need help at Feast's sister's side uptown.
The Veterans Center in Harlem. What's wrong?
Men from Rikers are demanding food and supplies. The staff are barricaded inside, but they need help. Miles and I are headed there to evacuate the staff.
Don't do anything until I get there, May. I'll meet you in Harlem. May sounds exhausted. I really hope she isn't sick. Need to help Yuri, then get to Harlem.
All units.
Yuri, I'm nearing the Upper East Precinct.
Good. Electro and the demons are boxing my men in. The setup is complicated. You'll understand when you get there.
Yuri Watanabe, master of suspense. This isn't good. Transformers are charging the building, trapping the police inside. Yuri, complicated was an understatement. I'm gonna have to disable these transformers to free your men.
Even if you manage that, they'll still need your help with the demons.
That's why I'm here, ready to serve all your electricity and demon-related needs. Five transformers total. Loading them up with webbing should cause them to overheat. I hope. One more of these suckers. Down, 3 to go. Man, I did not miss dealing with Electro's elaborate supervillain antics while he was in the raft. Trapping the police with a network of energy transformers? Who does that? Great. 2 left. How did they even get that thing attached? It can't be easy to fly like that. Did they train specifically for this one obscure scenario? So many questions. Police are free, but demons aren't backing down. Need to lend a hand. Yuri, your men are safe. What's next?
Get to the Upper West Side. We're trying to shelter civilians, but Rhino isn't making it easy.
He never does. On my way. Miles left a voicemail.
Pete! Hey, Pete! Hey, May wanted me to call you. Things at the Veteran Center are not good. Convicts are trying to break down the doors. Mary Jane's here, but we're getting people out to the basement. We need more help. I hope you can get here soon.
I need to finish with the precincts fast and get to Harlem. Rhino's on the move, but former guests of Rikers are laying into your police barricades. I'm gonna even the odds.
Do it. If those barricades fall, the people inside are done for.
Form up and give Spider-Man cover fire! Break the barricade! They can't stop us! Don't let it through the barricade!
Never seen Rhino walk away from a fight like this. He must be working on orders from Dr. Octavius, making quick hit and runs on the city's emergency response teams.
To the other barricade! They need you! You're gonna crack that spider's skull, then crack that barricade! Up top! Convicts are launching RPGs! They'll bring down the building!
Not gonna let that happen. I'm on it. One roof clear.
Priority target acquired. Proceeding to pacify.
There are easier ways to ask for an autograph. Jetpacks? Who thought it was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks? Guys, we're on the same team. At least wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts.
All lawbreakers will be pacified.
Pacified? Anyone else feeling very 1984 right now? Oh, just me? Come on, anybody?
Nice to see you. How about some quick me away?
That's it for Sable's airborne commandos. Now to mop up the rest of the Rikers escapees. Yuri, precinct is secure. And I just found out what it means to be Sable's priority target. Not fun.
That'll teach you to piss off international mercenaries.
Guess so. Oh, okay, I need to sign off for a bit. Call me if things go south.
Will do. And thanks. You've given us a fighting chance.
Okay. Need to hustle to Feast's sister site in Harlem and help May.
Peter, thank God. We need you at the Veterans Center. Where are you?
I got held up. Are you okay? What's happening?
The convicts started a fire. We got the building staff out, but May and Miles are trapped inside. I'm trying to find a way into them, but the fire's spreading so fast.
Stay where you are, MJ. I'll handle this. Damn it. Move it, Pete. Move!
Sable teams, this is Control. What's the situation in Robinson?
Observation post established. No sign of priority target.
Peter, fire and rescue's on the way. I found a fire escape that'll get me...
MJ, stay back! I don't want to have to rescue you too!
Peter, don't be crazy. Wait for help.
May! May!
Here! We're over here! I got you.
Hang on!
Oh. Hey, man, you alright?
Get to the window!
It's too far.
Hold on!
Just brace yourselves. Come on, you stupid piece of... Come on, May. I've got you. Oh my God.
Go! Go!
Miles, come on. No. got you.
Just in my apartment right over there, second floor, and I just heard a loud noise.
Is May okay?
Everyone is safe.
MJ, if it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been...
As dead as I would have been the last 8,500 times you saved me. Pretty sure I still owe you a few.
That's smart.
Hey. I'm sorry I screwed things up. It's just hard being the one who always gets saved, you know? Sometimes I want to do the saving.
I'm sorry I made you feel like you couldn't. Still partners?
Always.
Hey. So I didn't know if, you wanted sparkling or flat or spring or mountain spring. So I got one of each. Am I interrupting?
No. MJ, Ms. Watson, and I were just talking strategy.
Strategy?
That's right. The city is in danger. It needs our help.
All of our help.
All right, well, call the play, coach.
Okay. Divide and conquer. Ms. Watson, we need an anti-serum for Devil's Breath. Oscorp's developing something, but there's no way they can keep it safe from Octavius and Lee. We need to find the cure and protect it.
I'll chase down some leads.
Miles, you need to be my eyes and ears at Feast. Anything goes wrong, call me. We need to keep that place and the people there safe.
All right, you got it. What are you gonna do?
Gang at Costume Nutjobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
All right. Hey, wait, how do I call you? I mean, do you have like a cell phone in your pockets or something?
Ms. Watson can give you my number. Good luck, team.
You have his number. Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? That'd be so cool.
Come on, Sherlock. Show me what you got in this water smorgasbord.
The city feels a little more under control. Miles is watching Feast, MJ is tracking a Devil's Breath cure. Time for me to focus on finding Otto and stopping... whatever he has planned. Yuri, we need to start tracking the big boys. Still no leads on Octavius?
No, nothing. Forensics can't even do a sweep of Times Square. Everyone in that department but the intern is sick.
I might be able to turn something up. Let you know what I find.
more and more listeners are warning that the mayor's Sable agents, ostensibly here to protect us, are behaving more like an occupying army. But let's hear it from the caller. Go ahead.
They won't let me in my building. Said it's quarantine. I said, fine, let me in and I'll stay there. They pointed their guns at me, ran me off like a criminal. I got no place to go.
Caller, this is deeply disturbing to me. I promise you, I'll bring it to the attention of the proper authorities. Emergencies do not permit the suspension of human rights. Your elected officials may not be willing to fight for you, but J. Jonah Jameson is.
We have an active hostage situation involving a bus. Location is Firehouse on the west side.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat. Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-Force. A quick and dirty way to apply G-Force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. Wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time. Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to. Not low enough. Should work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose. There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
teams, this is Control. Need a status update from Turtle Bay. Checkpoint secure. Be advised. Region highly kinetic. Bryant?
Observation post reporting in. All clear.
Hey, MJ, what's up? You okay?
I'm fine. Combing through Oswald records. Hey, this is random, but you remember that trip to Staten Island with Harry?
To find the best pizza in the city? Yeah. 10-hour odyssey for burnt toast with cold American cheese. How could I forget?
Something about all these old Oscorp files made that day pop into my head. Harry was so excited about riding the ferry. Just made me think about how much simpler things were back then. Jobs, no supervillains. We could throw away a whole day looking for bad pizza just 'cause. Now it feels like if we take a nap, the world will fall apart.
Yeah, this adult thing is rough. But I guess the work we do means today's kids can have their own Staten Island adventures. In safety. Kind of a circle of life thing.
Circle of bad pizza. Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it. Thanks, Pete.
This is Stable Control. Need an update from Devil's Shelf. Over.
We have ordered a crowd of civilians to disperse and are detaining those refusing to comply.
Ground teams in Portside, this is Control. Do you have an update at your position?
Control, engaged and active.
This station analyzes thunderstorms and acts as a failsafe for the others. Now, they're all susceptible to lightning strikes, which would erase their databanks. If they're in danger, they'll automatically transfer their data to Oscorp's servers. Just make sure it works, okay, pal?
There's a storm threatening now. And the automatic transfer isn't working. No time to write code now. I'll have to manually link the research station data hubs. Then I need to go to the top of the Oscorp building and align their receivers. First data hub's right over my head. Okay. The lenses should show the other hubs in red. Got it. Now to make more links in the chain. Man, it's getting bad out here. Got it. Uh-oh. The receiver's energy is giving me a positive charge, which means I'm at a high risk for lightning strikes. My charge is increasing. I gotta move fast or I'll get zapped. One more down. Can't stop to celebrate. My costume's insulation can protect me a little, but I can't afford many hits. Nature's so awesome. That's what it tries to kill me. that one set. Scientifically, I know why this is happening, but it's hard not to feel like the universe is against me right now. It's like the whole city's one giant bloodbath. Getting pretty good at this. Time to admire the view. If I slow down, I'll be extra crispy. Okay, now I need to get to Oscorp Tower. Charge is increasing. I gotta move faster, I'll get zapped. Gotta aim these away from their satellites and toward each other. did it! And the spider spins a data web. All the research data is going to Oscorp's servers. Harry's work is safe, and I can finally get out of this weather.
Hey, Pete. In the mood for some good news?
Sure. I've already got plenty of the other kind.
I just posted a new article. Oscorp announced Harry's research stations are providing valuable data, so they're fully funding them.
You're kidding. That's great. I just wish we could tell Harry.
He hasn't returned my calls, which is weird. I know how important this is to him.
His mom would be so proud. He really stepped up for her.
You helped a little yourself, Tiger. You're a good friend.
So are you, MJ. And wherever Harry is, he knows that. Can't wait to read the article.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this devil's breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it. AT-rich leader sequence. This looks promising. Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now. Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one. Vapor trail heads up that building. Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here. Well, this is moody. Must be some way to hit the lights.
there be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses. Good old Rhino. My second favorite Russian. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here. Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have brought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
Scorpion's helping Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged? Gambling debts erased? Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days. Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify that goal.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
What's this now?
Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing.
UV bulb. Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on. There we go.
Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece. Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he? Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum, using something called Icarus? Icarus. This is it.
Hello, Spider-Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position? Huh?
Need a lift? So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
Hey!
Pete? Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. Pull up every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great! Okay, talk soon, MJ!
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
Teamwork's beautiful, ain't it?
Helps us reach those unattainable goals!
Like killing Spider-Man.
That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you? Not even close, Max. As usual. forget I said anything. My feelings. Now's my chance. I can damage him if I web the transformer.
Me! You're up! No, Adrian! It's me, Spider-Man! What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect!
Phew! Thought we had a healthy give and take! Man, have I misread this relationship!
Batter up!
His guard's up. Need to stun or surprise him. He's disabled. Now's my chance.
Spider-Man! I must break you!
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
The vigor of youth, the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing!
Just like oil and water, sure.
Next time you're mine!
One thing real quick.
You know I'm just messing with you now, right?
Too slow! Too slow! He doesn't stand a chance!
Yeah, we got this!
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately.
You know I'm just messing with you now, right? What's it like knowing you're so far out of your league?
One down, one to go.
How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
Once too many. Tonight will be your last walk. Nothing more than luck.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath. What time? Oh, man. Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. City's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.